Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How are you guys doing tonight? Hang on, I'm gonna put the ghost radio on. I thought we should talk about possession tonight. What do you guys think? I think possession's a good topic. Hi guys. Okay. Hi. So you guys, I was thinking we should talk about possession tonight. Because I know that that's like a common misunderstood kind of thing. You know, I think that a lot of people think it's like Hollywood where you're going to be like foaming at the mouth and whatever. And it's just not like that. Well, maybe sometimes, but not normally. Just kidding. No, there's all different forms of possession, and I'm not an expert on possession, but I probably do go through most of my life in a form of possession, and so I just thought we should talk about it tonight. So let's see. Hi WM, how are you, babe? Are you watching your shows? Yeah. Look at these beautiful scissors, you guys. Have you guys seen these? Aren't they pretty? They're beautiful, aren't they? I think they're really pretty. See, they're scissors. Very beautiful. Anyways, I'm distracted by things, by objects, shiny objects. So, mild form of possessions can include just like kind of being a little dazed. Hecate can do that at any time she wants, no matter if you're like trying to, if you're okay. So when you first start out with this type of magic, usually you should be in a circle with a triangle. These gods aren't ever going to be restricted to a triangle, but it's to help you focus on them and only them. And it helps you, like, you know, so that you're not distracted all the time like I am. And then you evoke them until you get to learn their energies. You know, you have to learn all of their different energies, so that when you're evoking them, they're the ones, you know, it's them because you're familiar and comfortable with their energy. And so, like, if I was to evoke Hecate, I would know it's her right away because I'm with her all the time and I know what her energy feels like. Hi, spiritual dreams. If I was to evoke Lucifer, I would know what his energy feels like. If I was to evoke Belial, potential, I would know it's him because I know what his energy feels like. And when they bring someone else to me, I know it's not them because I could tell by the way it makes my body react. Hi. By the way it makes my body feel. Hi. It is complicated. Just a little. It's just hard to map it all out and get it in words, I guess, is the hard part. But after you've learned all of that, you've learned what they feel like and stuff. Hi, Amperson. Then you're ready, and you can like go into the next step is invocation, where you're inviting them in. And that is the greatest form. That's the great future. That is the greatest offering that you could give them, is to trust them, and you've established a connection. Very old. What is your name? Sorry, guys. Can you tell me your name? Anyways, so then, let's see. So then you go, you can do away with the triangle after you've established a relationship with the gods that you choose to invoke. And then you can go, and then you do an invocation ceremony in your circle, no triangle. And then after you've done that, then you'll notice that they'll start popping in whenever. And if it's like at a bad time or something, then you can use Lucifer's sigil or Kate sigil and say, not now. You need to make sure you know how to do a banishing ceremony. You need to know how to, hi old angels. Very suspicious. But yeah, so you have to learn how to do certain things, of course, before you start any of this. You should know how to do those things. And then, if they pop in when you don't want them to, like if you're right in the middle of doing something and it's a bad time for you, then, you could use the sigil and say, leave me or whatever, and push them out with the sigil. But usually with Akate, she just kind of comes whenever she wants. She just comes into me whenever she wants, and she'll make my eyes change colors. And sometimes with Lucifer Belial, they'll change my facial features. I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was Belial, but he gave me a beard one time. And I actually have a picture of it, and it's pretty funny. But, and I was on the phone, like on a video call when he did it, and they were like laughing and took a picture of it. And so that's how I got the picture, because I didn't even know it was happening. But they'll do that. They'll change your features, make you look different. You'll look like them while you're in possession. And just things like that happen. Your skin, hi Blue, my notification didn't show you're live already. Dang it. But so I'm talking about possession. But yes, so it's vibrating. Hello. I can't see your name. Sorry. Let me put my old lady glasses on. Oh, hi, Dee Dee Jazzy. But yeah, so your skin you'll feel it tingling. Thank you. And vibrating. You could feel like it'll just be like, bzzz, on your skin. I've been having that for like 3 days now, which is what made me decide to talk about possession, because I know that it's a form of possession. And I could feel it in my feet. And then when I lay down, it was going up my legs. And then I tried to sleep. And the vibrations can be so intense sometimes, though, that, well, for me, and then that your whole body will be vibrating, and then you'll feel like almost like you're levitating. And then and when you're sleeping and possession takes place, you could feel them pulling you into different worlds or realms, or whatever you want to call it. Different gates will open to you. That's when they like to give you knowledge and gifts, and yeah, they'll just bless you and give you keys to go to different places, and they activate your DNA. If you're a child of Hecate, they activate your crystalline DNA, and your senses are heightened, like everything. You can smell everything. You see better, everything. You could feel the energies around you really strongly. If you go out in public when you're in a mild form of possession, spirits will see you, and they'll like flock to you, and you'll be able to feel their energy, because they just want to see what's happening, and they want to, what is this all about? Because you're like, you light up, and they can see all your colors, so that happens. But yeah, so I know that on this channel that you guys see it a lot, because I don't usually go back and watch my live chats with you guys, but sometimes I do, and I know you guys see it. And so I thought it would be good to go ahead and talk about that a little bit, because I know some of you get concerned for me, but you don't have to. I'm completely fine, and I'm good. It's just a mild form of possession, and Hecate loves to do that. She's always in me all the time. Mostly, I can't, it's awesome as fuck. Dispute. What are we disputing? But yeah, so that's just kind of how it is for me. A lot of time. Yeah, it is raining. It's been raining all day. She will come into me if there's like spirits around me that are wanting to death sentence. Whose death sentence? If there are spirits around me that want to harm me, she'll possess me, and she'll look at them through my eyes, and she'll be like, no. And so a lot of times if she does that with you, you don't understand why she's doing it, but that will be why. But she'll do that. She'll look at them like, back off. That's my girl, And so, and the same thing with Lucifer and Belial. They'll do that as well. But for me, it's mostly Akate. She's, you know, I mean, she has been elevating me. I've been involving with her this week massively. I mean, I'm always evolving with her, but um, I'm looking. I'm looking. What do you want me to look at? There's so much to look at in here. But I'm always evolving with her. Don't push me, please. I don't like that. She has been gifting me this week, giving me lots of gifts, and she's elevating my vibrations, getting me ready for something amazing. And I'm so excited and ready for it. And things that I didn't think I was going to get until next year, but she's like, no, we're doing it now, right now. And she's the boss, so thank you. I'm so excited too. Oh, and you guys, you know how yesterday I was saying that I wanted to learn how to do the automatic writing? So I was reading in my Queen of Hell book about possessions, and the last part of it talks about doing the elevated or the writing, the automatic writing. And I was like, she heard me say that, and so she's like, it's right there in your book, girlfriend. Check it out. You can do it. So I'm totally going to do it. I have everything that it takes. Relative. What is your name? Will you tell me your name? Are you a relative of mine? Hey, Rosa. We're just talking about possession. Have you gone through any possessions yet? I've been going through it all freaking day. No notifications. That's not nice. Hi, Tammy. How are you, darling? Light forms. Mild possessions. Yeah, so I went to dinner tonight. Oh, we're just talking about vulnerable. Yeah, I didn't trust the notification thing tonight. I was right. Not to. Well, I'm glad that you got on. But yeah, so it's not like everybody makes it out to be. Just try to remember to build your relationships. Learn your vibrations. Pardon me. Learn how to do first learn how to do banishing, practice evocations first in the triangle. And just to build yourself up, just to get to know all the energies, just to learn everything before you go right in. Don't just go right into invocations, because not that it would hurt you, but it might. I don't know. It's better to gradually and learn from it, and be responsible about it. It'll mean more to them if you do it, if you build a relationship with them first, and otherwise they're going to think you're just a toy. And so that's the stage you're at right now with the evocations. Yeah, I do a lot of evocations during my ceremonies and stuff, or when I'm doing my castings, because I'm casting, I'm working, and so I evoke them. I invite them in to help me to hear my petition, to, you know, send to cast out my spell. And so I do evocations a lot, almost daily. So I have built and established amazing relationships with my gods and goddess, um, and I love them and they love me. And so um, when they pop in to me, and I just kind of just just let them do whatever, and we hang out. Because to be honest, I would rather hang out with them than people. I would. I'm so happy when they do that. But tonight, that's what I was going to say. Tonight, um, we went out to eat, and this amazing relationship with the gods. We went out to dinner, and I was like gone. And my boyfriend's like, "Where are you at right now?" You know? I'm like, "Oh, I'm having possession. Well, for my possession." He's like, "Oh, that's nice." He's like, "Great." I was like, "It's okay, you know." And I think that you just kind of go around like this, and you're just like chill. And yeah, me too. Me too, Black Blood. I love them and prefer them over any human. Yeah, it's just kind of like that because they know you inside and out. And so there's no secrets. There's no um, hidden agenda, and you can't fool them. You know, they know you. They watch you. They listen to everything you say and do. They know every feeling you have. They a lot of times Akate will control me by feelings. She'll get me to do things by feelings. She you know, she's brilliant. So but yeah, so anyways, so I was under possession tonight. And then when I came out here, I wanted to talk about possession. She wanted me to talk about possession, so I did. And then when I looked it up in the book, there was the automatic writing, and I was just like, she listened. See, she listened to me say that I wanted to do that. And so there, I know I can do it. And so it's just fucking awesome. She's badass, and so is Lucifer and Billiel. And I know that a lot of times spirits will come in and they'll be like, "Evil, you're evil," and blah blah blah. And I don't really care. I don't really. Sorry, we had a glitch. Are you the one that was in here last night? Do you want me to leave your groups? No, I don't. No. Why would I? No, I don't want you to leave the groups. Who are you talking about? Just curious. I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about possession. I'm talking about Akate, Lucifer, Billiel, the Trident, Primal Craft, like always, and just me. I'm not talking about any specific person. Popular. Rosa, I just want us to like stick to primal craft. That's all. If you're referring to why I said on there that, oh no, I was not talking about a cult. Oh, a spirit. Oh, sacred. No, I'm just talking in general, but when I posted in our group that we weren't going to talk about Mark anymore, it's not anything against Mark. It's just that it just causes too much drama, and the group is not about Mark said this, Mark said that. The group is about the Queen of Hell. And I want us just to stay focused on that and leave all the drama out. And if you guys want to be, talking about Mark and all that stuff, you could do that on your own, away from the group. I don't care. But I just don't want to be bringing him into the group. I know that he's the author of our books, and I respect him, and that, he wrote those books for us. But like, as far as being on a personal level and things like that, no. No one will disrespect the group, Mark or Azul, ever over my dead body. Oh, Black Blood. I love you. Anyways, I don't have a problem with you. We just had to establish some, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know if that's why you think that, but anyway, I'm good. Clearly, why do you want to do that? Okay. Let me see. That's Nicole. Did I miss something? I missed someone. Oh, there. Wait. How to get rid of demons within a person. You can use Lucifer Sigil. You can you can work with Billy L. He'll help with that. Or you could do the Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram. Sometimes, I know that sometimes people get lower level vibrations because they don't take the time to build a relationship, and they're just playing around, and so shit happens. But when that happens to someone and they can't get them to leave, you will have to have this sigil right here, or Billy L's, which is this one right here, this one, and then you call them, and then you banish, do a banishing ritual and get rid of them, command them, has been talking to demons and trying to kill herself. No. Well, is she a practitioner? Is she a witch? Entities are energy leeches. Real demons are incredible, wonderful gods, to me at least. Anything I do or say, I take full responsibility for it, and it falls on me. I'm responsible for how I express myself, and no one else. I am an adult, and I do and say how I feel. Yes, you do. So how to save her? Well, she needs to do a ritual. She needs to do a banishing ritual. Or she can evoke Lucifer and ask him to remove them. I would just she just needs to meditate on this sigil and call Lucifer to come and make them leave if they don't belong there. Did she invite them in? She did invite them in. Well, that was pretty stupid. So she invited them in without like knowing what she was doing. Or see, that's why they say it's important when you first start to be in your circle, because you're going to be in your safe circle, and then there's a triangle in front of it, not in it, in front of it. And then you put their sigil in there, and then you can do your evocation, not invocation. And then they'll come right there. I mean, but they could always come back later if they so choose. But if you're doing an invocation, you should have already established an energy connection with them through the triangle and the circle. Unless you're a child of Hecate. If you're one of her kin and her children, then I don't know. I don't have to do. Let's say that. It's a little, things are a little different for me. We'll just put it that way. But yeah, so if it depends on who she is. Is she a witch? Is she a child of Hecate? Is she a child of the Trident? Is she, you know, what is she into? What kind of magic is she doing? But the bottom line is, if she has lower level demons possessing her and she wants to kill herself, then you should use this and do a banishing ritual. You can email me bluewitch379@gmail.com, and then once you get on there, you can message me on Messenger. And a lot of times, you guys, when Hecate takes possession of you, she'll like go through your head, like you'll feel it back. You'll feel it back here or right here, and you'll notice like some pressure. Yeah, and you'll I have a friend right now that I think that's what's happening. Yeah, that's what that was. Chill. And Lucifer will give you, like, his energy is so high. It's so intense. It'll cause like, you know, chills, and your hair will stand up, and do that. And you have to, yeah, that's Lucifer, and he'll come like sporadically and just give you little bits of energy just to kind of get you used to it. Especially if you're in primal craft, you will be building a relationship with him, as well as Belial and some other gods as well. But those are the three main gods in the Trident. And so, you know, he had his solar energy will just, you'll feel it in your bones. Like the vibrations will go straight into your bones, and you'll just be like, oh, you know, it's kind of almost like it's just really intense. And so your body has to build up a tolerance. So you might go through a few days of being very uncomfortable. And then later you'll feel better. And then the next time he comes, it won't be so bad. And then it'll get easier each time. And then when he comes, you'll just be like, Father. Hello. I can't see your name. I'm sorry. Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Tsunami Mermaid. Hello, Tsunami Mermaid. Did I miss anyone? Hi, Nicole. Hi, Clara. I think I got everybody. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Hi, Tallulah. You've been getting a lot of energy these days. Yeah, the further we get along in the book, the more doors open, the more our spiritual bodies have to be prepared for our, oh my gosh, hello, Anil. Did you see that? I got it right. Are you proud of me? Physics. Are you so proud of me, Anil, that I got that right? My brother ordered the Queen of Hell today. Oh, good job. Woohoo. Yeah, so it's good because he's almost, I heard that he's almost out of them, and I don't know when he's going to be doing a reprint, you know, if he's going to run it again or not, I don't know. So yeah, if you want to get a Queen of Hell book, you better get it, because I don't know, I'm not sure how many he has left, but I don't think it's very many. But anyways, so yeah, so when you guys see, yeah, she's definitely growing the group, and everybody has shit they have to go through. Everybody has shit that they need to clean out, and she'll do that. She'll start working on you. She'll start ripping shit out of you that she doesn't want in there and showing it. Like, she'll pull it out, expose it, and then she'll expect you to fucking deal with that shit. You know, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And until you're left with nothing but what she wants you to have. You know, it's just straight her and this path, and the love for it is there. And I'm fortunate enough that I don't have to go clock into a job, because I don't know how I would be able to handle that. You know, I would be going to work possessed half the time. I'd be like, I don't know. Doo-doo. Yeah, that would be great. But anyways, as I was saying before, I know that you guys, it's a normal day for you. Oh my goodness, you poor thing, and you have years to go before you'll be done with that, huh? Yeah, that's a lot. But I know that you guys see me going through that all the time, and I just thought we should talk about it so that you know that it's all good. Yeah, it's just a mild form of possession. I go through my life that way most of the time. And usually it's for protection, or, you know, or she's giving me knowledge. That happens a lot, especially because I'm a working practitioner, and so she loves to do spells with me, and so she'll be like telling me how to do this and how to do that, and, you know, use this, use that. Right now, she just gave me a spell to do for poppets, so I'm going to be. I have some love spells to do tonight, and I have a reading to do, and I have a booster, I think, and tomorrow night I have more love stuff to do. But then Saturday night, I'm going to be pulling out all the poppets and practicing a new thing that she taught me. Something must be going on because I've been having that all day. Yeah. Well, that's why I posted on our page, how is everybody feeling? Because I've been like having the vibrations for 3 days now, and I can feel it like in waves in the bottom of my feet. It comes up from the bottom of my feet and goes up my legs and all the way up, and I could just feel it. And like does this from my feet up. And that's not normal for me. Usually I feel the vibrations, but usually it's going through me this way. It's not usually going from my bottom of my feet up. But like I could feel it in my shoes. And so I was covered up in bed, and I was like, I gotta be imagining this vibration. What is this? And then I looked down and I could see that my blanket was like, that's how strong it is. On the back of your head. Yeah, that's you'll feel she'll push through there and through your throat chakra and your third eye, and yeah, and your crown. And she'll just pop in whenever, just to get you ready, just to start getting your body used to, the vibrations, the energy. Your body has to adjust to them, so that they can work with you. You can evoke them and only keep them in the triangle all you want, but you're not going to ever get any further than you already, that'll be it for you. And so, you need to take the next step and go ahead and do the invocations. When you're comfortable, of course, since you got the sigil, oh, I bet. Yeah, well, because now she can come in you whenever she wants. You're a living sigil to her now. And so she's going to start cleaning you out, sister, like you won't believe. Once you get, did you say dog or fog? Oh, you said fog. Once you get that living sigil and you become a living sigil of Hecate, Lucifer, Belial, they will come in you as they choose. Density. You'll have, it's kind of like having a direct access to them. You can go through realms with these. You can use these as keys. And so, yeah, it's just a whole thing. I mean, of course, effective. Of course, if you get them and you're not primal, then you'll probably just be spit out. She'll just dispose of you. I don't know, but that's for her too. She's the goddess. She'll decide. She'll, she knows who her children are, obviously. And she can go in anywhere, any place she wants. So she doesn't have limitations like a lot of gods do. But she does not. Because she's the goddess of heaven, hell, and of the earth. And so she can go in any realm she chooses, and she has no limitations. She's, like I always say, she's a badass. But yeah, I can't say enough. She's amazing and beautiful, and yeah. She's the apple of my eye. Both of them. But I love Lucifer and Belial too. We're all just a big happy family. And So yeah, so she's been getting me ready for some stuff that she has in store for me, and I'm just kind of ding donging around through it and trying to keep up and keep walking. Just keep walking. Just get up, keep walking. And sometimes it gets so intense that that's all you can do is just get up and keep walking. You know, don't stop. Just keep going. And even if you don't feel like it, if you're having a bad day and it's too much for you and you think you can't handle it, when I have days like that sometimes, and I'll be like, what the fuck, you guys? And I'll come and curl up into a ball in my circle in front of Billy L's altar, and I'll just be like, what's going on? You know, and he's just like, you're okay. Breathe. He's, you're fine. You'll be fine. And I'm like, okay. But, you know, we all have those days. It's, you know, we're ascending, we're descending, we're, you know, being stretched and shaped and molded into the perfect beings that they want us to be. She has a plan for all of us. And so, yeah. Fun. Yes, it is. And some people are called to this path and don't make it. We are so blessed she gave us this group. I really feel like I was really surprised that she wanted. I wasn't surprised, I guess. I was kind of surprised that she really put it on me to do the group but I think that she really, for me, it really helps me to stay focused because I'm so all over the place. And since I have all the books, I'm like in all of them all the time. And I can't read a book from the beginning to the end without like being in everything, like at the same, like, oh, I'll start at the back or I'll start in the middle or wherever. And she's like, I want you to practice this. Start in the beginning and work your way through something, you know. And so even though she'll have me do rites and rituals that are in all bunch of different books in the other realm. And I'm like, I'm not here yet. And she's like, I am the book, sweetheart. You will do it, you know. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. And I don't argue with her anymore. I only said that to her one time and she was like, no, I am the book. I was like, yes, you are. So if, you know, you can't, if she wants you to, she'll have me doing rituals and rites in other realms all the time that are all over the place. But the really amazing and cool thing is that without a doubt, know this is my path because, well, for one, she tells me, but they all tell me. But another is that I can always find physical evidence. And that means a lot to me to be able to pick up a book and go, oh my gosh, I went through this last year. This is exactly what happened to me. And I even have it in notes and I'll even like compare the notes and be like, oh, and you know, it's just fucking amazing. And so, let me see what you said, sweetheart. Hang on. It really helps me to have others like myself. Yes, Azul. We do things from all the different books, from all the first one to the last one. Yes. She is everything. Yes. Do you remember about how long it took for you to receive your book in the mail? I just ordered Queen of Hell a couple of weeks ago. Did you really? Oh, I'm so excited for you. It should be there anytime. He'll send you an email with a tracking number, but Mark and I are not. That's his bill. That's his business, not mine. I have nothing to do with his books and stuff. I mean, I do, but I'm primal, 100%. But that's his thing. That's his area, and And so you'll have to email him and ask him, but usually he'll send an email. And I know that he's had a huge order of Scorpion God to send out for everyone. Like, you know, I don't know, probably like 600 books or something. So that he had to sign, consecrate, and get shipped out. And he still has the temple books that he has to get ready to ship out. And so, you know, he might be a little behind on Queen of Hell stuff. I don't know. I cannot say. I have no idea. I'm not in communication with him right now. He's doing his own thing, and I'm just leaving him alone because he's trying to do all that and write another book. And so I'm just staying out of his air. Hi, Aradia. Where have you been? Yes, this is my path. I'm meant to be here. Girlfriend, I'm just getting ready to, I'm just winding down. We only have like 8 minutes left. But anyways, so yeah, you'll have to, he'll send you a tracking number when he sends out your book. That's all I can tell you. If he wants to. I don't know. You'll have to get with him. But usually you'll get it within a couple of weeks. Because, you know, it's coming from Spain, and so it has to, like, go through, you know, a lot to get there, wherever you are. Unless you're in Spain, I guess. Are you going to do my booster unblocking tonight? What? No way. Just got my... You did? Is it fabulous? Did you post a picture on the Queen of Hell? I want to see it. Show me. Does it have this on it? I want to see the picture of this part of it. I really want to honor Queen of Hell. Well, there's something that you should know. This path is very different than other. It's not like a normal. It's not a normal witchy thing. It's not like Wicca or any other kind of witchcraft. Primal is completely on its own thing. It's very, the energy for primal is very pure and very powerful. And not that other witchcraft is not, but it's just not as pure. Because the primal current flows through Hecate, and she is witchcraft. She is everything. She's the creator. And so everything that flows through her is pure. And so things are different. And these aren't like spell books, if that makes sense. These are grimoires. These are telling you how to invoke, how to, work with these gods. And if you're not a child of hers, if you're not kin, you will get nothing out of the books. They will mean nothing to you because you will never have an experience to relate to in the books. And so it's just a little different. Like witchcraft, like anyone could do a spell. Anyone can light a candle and pray to it and say, I want this and this to happen. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. That just means anyone can do that. But when you're working with the current and you're working with the Kate and Lucifer and Belial, Saphrons, and all the other gods that are in the books, there's many. Like there's the god of death. I evoked him a few weeks ago, and we had a huge disruption in our group, but it was needed, and it had to happen because we had to do some cleaning out of the group. People that were in there that didn't belong in there. And yes. And so it's a whole big thing. And, you know, so I'm not going to tell you not to order the Queen of Hell, but I'm just going to tell you that if you do, it doesn't mean you're going to get anything out of it. You can read it and, you know, I don't know, it'll just spit you out. Like, spit you out if you don't belong there. It'll turn against you. It'll spit you out. Is the nicest way I could think to say it. And accurate. You know. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. Just sent a picture. I heard my phone going bling, bling. I'm going to look at it right now. I'm going to see what ZG said. Hi, ZG. Blue, can you next time for muggles like me, can you discuss what is the difference between primal, Wicca, and hoodoo? Well, I can only tell you what primal is. I can't tell you what Wicca is because I'm not a Wiccan. I never have been a Wiccan. And I'm not hoodoo either. And so I think with hoodoo, from what I understand, hoodoo is like they work with their gods or God or whatever, like Christian witches kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. And then I think Wiccan is like they're more like pagans, I think, and they are like they try to like have laws and rules and you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't operate that way. I don't know. They don't like me, so I don't like them either. But Wiccans are really watered down. They're kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, but sigils. So, I know that they're beautiful. Our tattoo are becoming a living sigil. I know that our tattoos and our sigils are beautiful and amazing. And but I want to say that if you get them and you're not, yeah, they're like a religion, exactly, I guess. Like Christians, you know, they try to control you with fear and I don't know. I shouldn't even be saying that because I have no fucking idea. I've never been a Wiccan. I've never been a hoodoo person. I've never done anything, just Hecate. She's all I ever have known and done and worked with. And so I don't know about those things. I just know they're assholes and they were mean to me. So that's all I know. They will pay for it in the end. But anyway, so living sigils. Okay, so I know that we're like in our group, we have many people that are starting to get them, and it's amazing and beautiful. And I'm so happy for all of us that have them and wear them with pride and honor and all of that and all of that excluded. This conversation is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who just get them because it's a fad or because they think they're going to be cool if they have it. Those are the wrong reasons to get these sigils on your flesh. And if you get the primal living sigils on your flesh and you're not doing it for the right reasons and you're not primal and you're not supposed to have them, you're doing it just because you want to be cool or whatever, you will probably more than likely end up in the abyss. like she will throw you out. She will throw you into the abyss. So these tattoos are to be taken very seriously. And I just have been noticing that people who aren't even witches have been going out and getting them because they see me having one on YouTube. And as much as I admire, your dedication and stuff to me and to this channel, please know that these tattoos are very serious. And if you're not a child of Hecate and you're not, you please don't do that. She will throw you in the abyss so bad your life will go crazy and you won't be, and then you'll be calling me, what do I do? You can't do anything. You fucked up. They're tattoos. And even if you have it covered up, it's still on your soul. And so these tattoos are a soul commitment. So please don't just go out and get them because I have them or because you see other people in the current that are in the primal current getting them. These are things that we have earned. These are things that we've studied for. We know our place in the primal current, and we have gotten permission from Hecate and Lucifer and Belial to get them. We're ready. We've adjusted our bodies to their vibrations. We've gone through initiations with them. We've worked and earned our right to wear these living sigils. And so please don't just go out and get one for fun. It will fuck you up if you're not supposed to have it. So that being said, I know. And I'm not trying to sound like a badass or, ooh, look at me, I have this and that, and da-da-da. I'm just saying, please, just to go out and get them is disrespectful to them. They don't know you. They're like, who the fuck are you? Why do you got my, why do you got my sigil on your fucking arm? No. It's kind of disrespectful to them. And so you just want to be a little careful about that. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I got to say about it. I'll get off it now. Get me on my soapbox. You definitely got to talk to them before you get it. You got to know that it's okay. I think it's good you say that for people who are, naive. Mm-hmm. Well, they are beautiful. They're beautiful sigils, and they're and they are fucking cool as hell. But you can't just go get them. I mean, you can, but you're gonna pay for it if you're not supposed to have it. All right, you guys. I'm an hour and 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. You're just being honest without true love and devotion. This faith is meaningless, and it will swallow you whole. Yes, it will. Bye, Tallulah. I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to start getting set up. Good night, Rosa. Good night, Black Blood. Good night, Nicole. Happy casting. Good night, Tammy. You're welcome. Good night, Spiritual Dreams. Oh, I can't see your name. Good night, Aradia. Good Good night, everyone. I love you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you later tonight with some